Welcome on the Schneider Electric booth here in Euroshop, and welcome for this first innovation talk about retail of the future. We are going to talk about the trends in the retail industry and how we, Schneider, can help the retailers to be more efficient and more sustainable in this world. My name is Jean-Paul Genet. I'm the global marketing segment manager at Schneider Electric for the retail segment. And we have here Alexandre Bousselin, who is the retail and logistics segment director at Schneider Electric. Hello, Alexandre.
Hello, Jean-Paul.
Can you maybe start to describe what are the main trends in the retail industry?
Sure, Jean-Paul. Thank you very much. So let's speak about the trends. We selected today 5 very important trends in the retail segments. The first one is sustainability, for sure. All the retailers need to accelerate the sustainability. Today, we see on the market that more than 50% of the companies, they sign for sustainability targets in the retail area. So it means that all of them, they want to do the first step to strategize where they want to go in order after to create some actions during years in order to arrive to what they want to achieve. So sustainability is key. You have the example of Walmart, one of the leaders in the retail area, that creating a project called Gigaton Project, where they want to save a gigaton of CO2 all over the world working with their suppliers. And they give to their suppliers all the tools in order they can decarbonize all their logistics, all their supply chain. So it's a huge invest and it's a huge example of how the retailers will go in the next years. Second one is the rising of costs. It's amazing. The costs for the retailers are growing a lot. The labor cost, the energy cost, especially since last year, the energy cost is rising a lot, especially in Europe, but all over the world. It means that the impact on the margin of retailers is huge, so they need to find solutions. And we want really to help on this topic to really come back to a good P&L in order to continue the invest and accelerate on the retail area. So rising cost is huge, and this is something where we will deep dive how we can help you on this topic. Omnichannel is also very important because more and more customers, you, me, we are also buying online, we are buying in the stores, we are ordering online and after we go on stores. So the journey of people are totally changing, and for sure the retailers, it's not the only market we need to adapt, but retail is already impacted by that. They need to adapt how to deliver to people very quickly and with a good quality. For example, in India, there is some company that can deliver in 10 minutes the people. You can imagine 10 minutes you can be delivered on the food in order to prepare for your friends something very quickly. So the retailer has to manage their logistics centers, their retails, their shops, and maybe create some smaller logistics in order to deliver quickly and closer to the customers.
Store digitization. So you see now a lot of new IoT system into the stores. First, to enhance the shopping experience, so that the retailer can know the behavior of the shopper, to track them into the stores. And now the store is really becoming a source of data. On the e-commerce, for sure, the retailers, they know how you are going to click, how you are going to do your basket, everything. But in the store now, we have a lot of IoT system, camera, augmented reality, also avatar for the shoppers, really to enhance the shopping experience. So that means a lot of new technology into the stores that have to be managed in terms of operation, but also in terms of maintenance. And this is also a big challenge because you have a lot of different systems and vendors. Then last one, which occurs just after the COVID, the retailers, they face a lot of labor shortage, and this is the biggest concern in 2023 for them. So everything that can be, I would say, automated into the stores to just free the employee to this task and to focus on the customer, this is key. And we see a lot of retailers also now having automated systems, self-cash register, but also automated labels. Also, we see robots coming into the stores. So everything is changing with, again, new technology coming also from the industry automation.
And this is where Schneider, we can help you with EcoStructure for retail. So EcoStructure is the overall solution of Schneider, including all the solutions, the services and the products. And we define and we create a specific EcoStructure layer for retail, where we can cover all your pain points. We can help you to grow. We can help you in your strategy to be closer to customer, improve the quality, the business continuity of your site, and for sure optimize your energy at the best. And here we can cover a lot of different topics, the lighting, the HVAC, the security, the access control, the refrigeration. We will show you now more in details which solutions we can provide to help do on that. Jean-Paul, maybe you can give us more detail after, but I will begin, if you are okay. I will begin by two things that we can offer linked to our trends. Linked to our trends that are, first of all, hyper-efficiency and sustainability, and I will let Jean-Paul speak about the resiliency and the people centricity that we are bringing. When we speak about hyper-efficiency, we have a lot of solutions that can help you, and when we speak about hyper-efficiency is that we focus mainly on operation efficiency and energy efficiency with different solutions. First of all, at the store level. At the store level, we want really to provide to you the best solution optimized for your sites. It means at the right place, with the right size, to really focus on what you want to achieve. So that's why we work a lot on the size of the solution we provide to you, how it will be implemented and how it will scale in order to deploy in every of your sites with the right timing of opening you are doing and the right timing of renovation you are doing. So you see some solutions that are called all-in-one simple and connected stores with what we call EcoStruxure building operation. We have also remote multi-site management with our solution integrated management platform where you can monitor all your sites from one unique place. You can receive the alarms and monitor all your sites and manage all your assets in your real estate portfolio. And we have our partner Planon that is help us to do digital maintenance. It means that all your operation can be digitalized and you can really optimize also the work order management with automatic work orders, manual work orders, but always optimized to be more efficient, more scalable, and to have a lot of visibility. This is key with all this system to have visibility. It means that the facility managers, the energy managers everywhere in the world, depending on if they are responsible of a region, a country, they can have visibility. The second part that is sustainability, where we provide also a lot of solutions that we can see today on our booth. The first one is electrical vehicle solutions. We call it e-mobility. Electrical vehicle solution with a different level that we will speak to you also today because we have a specific session on that. But this is a very important part of the sustainability because today it's mandatory, there is regulations to integrate more and more EV, more and more chargers in your retails. We have some services also to help you to strategize, digitalize, and after decarbonize all your retail. We can help you at any level. We can help you to strategize. We can help you to put also actions. And we follow you during all the journey of sustainability. We can really help you at different levels. If you begin to strategize without us, we can help you to create actions. We can only help you on the strategy. You do your actions. It's really flexible. But we help you in this journey. We have also traceability for all the foods in order to follow the quality of the food, the quality of the assets. And also we work a lot on microgrid. Microgrid is the link between the solar energy, the utility energy, the energy optimization, all in one solution to really arrive to the minimum cost and the more decarbonized solution in your retail. Jean-Paul, you can speak to us about the two other pillars?
Yes, the third pillar of our solution is to be more resilient. And it is very simple. If you cannot open your store in the morning, you can just not sell. So this is the basic. And to have all your systems up and running, I mean the HVAC, I mean the lighting, I mean your IT system, your refrigeration system, all of them must be on when you open the stores. So to be more resilient, we help really the retailers to detect any failure into their store, prevent also failure. We have tools and a solution to do that. And I will just take three examples. The first one in our solution is the smart electrical panel board that we have here on the booth. This panel board alerts you if, for example, an equipment is no more power supplied or if it stopped running. It alerts you also if we detect some overheating into the panel board so that we prevent fire. So this electrical panel boards provide energy monitoring, but also a lot of resiliency because we can really monitor all your equipment. Second example of resiliency is about refrigeration. With our LEOL controllers connected to our platform, our cloud platform, we can ensure that the temperature into the fridges, into the cabinet at the right set, at the right temperature. So this is also key to comply to the food requirement, to the food safety. Last example is about IT system resiliency because we spoke about a lot of new IoT system coming into the stores. We speak about omnichannel, so that means that the store must be connected 24/7 to synchronize the online and the in-store purchase. So your IT system to be up and running always. We have our micro data center that in case of power outage, in case of fluctuation of your voltages, ensure that your electronics devices will still be okay and provide the right function in your store. So last pillar is to be more people-centric. So having the good and right temperature into your stores for the shoppers, for sure. If you know there is one shopper out of 2 which will leave the store in case it's too hot or too cold, so very important to have the right temperature, but also for employee. For employee, it's really important to have well-being, and we've seen that we have some labor shortage problem, so providing a health and a safe environment for them, it's also very key. We speak about also humidity control, air quality control, all of this solution we have here on the booth, and we can showcase you this solution. The last point about people centricity is also about lighting control. It's very important in the store to have the good level of lighting at the right time, in the right area. It's depend on if it's fridge, if it's fruit, if it's vegetables or meat. We will not have the same color of lighting, and all this can be adapted with our lighting solutions. So maybe now we can show you one example, one customer story that we did with a big retailer in Finland.
Yes, thank you very much, Jean-Paul. So yes, we worked a lot with Schwarz and especially Lidl for logistics centers, where the goal was to really provide a solution, a flexible solution, where they wanted really to have optimization of the energy at any level, and not only in the logistics centers, but also in combination with all the rest that were around their logistics centers. So not only at the logistics centers level, but I would say at the city level. And we work with them also to reach the certification BREEAM in order they can really, it can be part of their portfolio of building following the same regulation all over the world. The solution that we put with them is EcoStruxure Microgrid Advisor, so linked to the microgrid we spoke before, for the optimization, the analytics around optimization of the energy at the store level, including all input and outputs of energy they can have. We also put bidding operation for the bidding management system, and we put energy expert in order really to manage the energy and to display the energy with the right information, the right data to the right people in the building to take the right decision. Jean-Paul, maybe you can tell us more about the benefits of this solution.
I will be very short. Now, this logistics center is 100% renewable energy. So it's very, very something big. And second very benefits is that this logistics center has divided its consumption by 2. And this is a huge achievement in this industry. And the last point is 40% less emission carbon, is a big step for them into their sustainability journey. So figures really they speak for themselves.
Thank you, Jean-Paul.
And that's it for the Retail of the Future Innovation Talk. Thank you for all.
Thank you.